that we had, we started small because we were actually piloting. We are not quite advantageous when it comes to funding as FPFK. So we were only working in Usonga and West Kenya wards. From these two, we had around 500, 450 to 500 widows. There were quite few, and we targeted the younger ones up to ages, 40. Can I be mixing? We mix Swahili, Kijaluo, Kizungu. So hawa around 500 widows tumekuwa now, and there are few. I cannot compare that number to the number in Rona, but these 500, their cry is loud and still painful. From their cries, the organization wanted to find out what is up there for the widows. In the course of our activities, we were to find out there is actually nothing for the widows per se. What is there is for women. And really we cannot say that. We cannot just lump all the women in one place, including the widows. The widows are rather special. Amen. Amen. So we started the journey of drafting something that would become a law. In Kenya, there are things, kuna vitu ambapo ukifanya nchi ya Kenya ukaambiwa that is unconstitutional, you remove your hand. Yes, because after that, if you don't stop, then you are headed to, you may be jailed, you may end up behind bars. Yes, so we wanted something that will make the community, Siaya County to stop at some point. They hear a widow and some fear come upon them because there is some law that is speaking for the widows. Don't be careless with the widows again. And so that is how we ended up with this. Actually, our connection, our partnership with Rona tightened up when we discovered she's doing something towards that direction. That is also where I'm headed. We were connected by Madam Maida. Actually, at some point, Madam Maida thought, I am her and she is me. Then on a phone call, she was distinguishing the two of us. Yes, but we have partnered and gone all the way to Rona offices, took some widows there for a learning exchange visit. So as we are here, I think now we are walking on the same road. Our baby, we are sharing this baby. Yes, and she was telling mama yetu hapa that mtoto sasa tushawapa, tushaleta mtoto. What you do with the baby?
Our challenges, and there would be no problem if we spell out why we are making this bill. We are not making this bill for foreign use. Yes. We are making this bill to sort out our problems as a society, as Josiah. So if we make it with the foreign words and languages and leave alone the real issues that made us come up with this bill, then we are not solving our problems. Yeah.
The overview of what the draft looks like, but most important is to ensure that whatever will anchor in as far as the implementation of the Act is concerned is conformity with the Constitution. We know that the Constitution is the guiding law, and any other law must fit in the four squares of our Constitution. So I would like this to be a more engaging session so that we may have that proper interaction and proper feedback as opposed to just reading out the bill to the members. Probably we can shortly highlight on the implementation process. I think that is a bit technical, that probably I would highlight, then we will take question and answer for us. Is that okay with members? Yes. Any member would wish to probably ask something before and talk about the implementation process. Yes, thank you.
In terms of process, how are you proceeding? I just want to understand how we are going to proceed. We've moved to the implementation. Are we coming back on this draft and go article by article? Is that the plan? Before you move to implementation? Because with the overview given, I personally don't have enough sufficient understanding to be able to move to the next step of implementation. So, just to understand what you have planned and whether you'll be coming back to this in more detail.
Thank you. Any other issue? Any other person?
Thank you very much. I think I'll tie into Mheshimiwa's submission that the bill is a small document, it's around 16 pages. So probably it was okay if you could take us through each part so that I know some of us are poor readers. So if we get it directly from you, we might understand it much better. And then from there, so we can see in which areas are we seeing gaps and what are we recommending. That is my suggestion. Thank you.
Thank you.